And that was a little tune by Voice Box Bo getting by with a little help from her friends. No, that was actually Joe Cocker on that version. I get those two confused all the time. Anyways, it's 11:59 in Bim, and you got your boy, Johnny Rabbit Bobby Ray Dinkins, tuned in on WMETH 10.0 high atop Myth Mountain, and you know what time it is. It's time to blow that lunch whistle and get ready for Boone at noon. We got reports from Trolling Stone affiliate Moses Heaps. He's going to bring the pudding, ain't that right, Mama? Ain't that right, Mama? He's going to bring the pudding. But first, let's kick it over to Wilma Weatherly in the sports department and see what's going on, Wilma.
Thank you, Johnny Rabbit Bobby Ray. This is Wilma Weatherly with the WMETA Sports Shows at noon. The Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame is getting ready to induct Sue Bird into the hall this week, but it seems that a local man-child from Bim is suing the Hall of Fame. In the lawsuit, it states that Larry Bird is already a member of the Hall, and inducting Sue Bird will be a trademark infringement because the boy claims that he owns the rights to the double birds. Derek Scooter White Castle is suing the Hall for, I quote, more than your whole house is worth. And each word is misspelled in the suit, I may add. The Basketball Hall of Fame was not available for comment, but they couldn't stop laughing when I called them. Also, here on the sports desk, you come across today that a lot of young men have been doing a lot of fishing around Bend, plenty of fish. They've been getting a lot of hits on the skanker carp around town, and I know they need to catch them before they get out of Bend. They tend to migrate down to Virginia around this time of the year, and but I've been digging into that and seeing what kind of plenty of fish, skanker carp they catching and where they're catching them at. Just keep it tuned in here to 10.0. And to wrap it up here in the sports department, don't forget that July 30th is one day closer, and Derkie is one day closer to getting knocked out by Scooter Beggins. I hope he brings Billy and Pooh and whoever the hell else he wants to bring with him, because it's going to be a fight to remember, and we'll definitely be there with WMETH to cover all of the play-by-play action, and maybe even catch one of the 3 teeth left in Derkie's head. Back to you, Johnny Robert Bobby Ray Dinkins.
Thank you, Wilma Weatherly, bringing in the sports. Doing a great job there. On today's calendar of events in Boone County, it looks like the only thing I have listed for today is a gender reveal party. The directions say it's at the meth camper near the train tracks over by the post office, and there's not a baby that's being born, but there's a person who's engaged. Congratulations. And we're going to find out today with the gender reveal whether it's to a man, a woman, or possibly a little of both. And from the national news desk, it seems the search car in Madison turned up to have over $1 million worth of meth on board. And if you want to see what $1 million worth of meth looks like, I just posted a picture of it on WMETH.com if you want to check that out. And that's all I've got, but that just means it's time for my favorite part of lunchtime. That's right, it's Heaps Speaks with Boone at noon. Take it away, Moses. Thank you, Mr. John Rob Bob. This is Moses Heaps with 10.0 of Hotlit Trolling Stone Magazine. And on today's segment of Heaps Speaks with Boone at noon, I got to sit down with upcoming fighter, Mr. Derkie Scooter White Castle, and got to ask him some questions about his preparations and other such things, and other things that the people around town have wrote in to ask some questions to him about here that we need to really clear up with him here. Let's go ahead and get right into it. First, Mr. Derkie, let me just thank you for sitting here and taking some time out your day to answer some questions that the fans have for you. I know that you're busy you're busy doing stuff, I guess, around the house with lug nuts and such. But I do thank you for sitting down and talking to us and just clearing up some of these questions that I have for you today.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man.
Okay, yes. First thing I wanted to touch on was how have you been preparing for the fight coming up here July 30th, Mr. Scooter Beggins? Even though it could be a possible 3-on-1 to your advantage, what I understand you've been doing a little weightlifting in the terms of water tanks as you threw that water tank about 5 feet off the front porch. Any truth to that?
See how you know I threw that? The only way you know I threw I threw a hot water tank. Where did you conjugate that information from anyway? You're talking to a smart motherfucker. Because I've never spoke about that to anybody. The only anybody seen that was a neighbor.
Well, more than your neighbors saw and heard about it, and as a respected news person, I don't have to reveal my sources to you, Mr. Derkie. But in this case, I will, because I think you'll get a kick out of it. Pay attention closely now, son.
He went on the porch and threw my hot water heater in the yard.
Does that voice sound familiar to you? Listen again.
He went on the porch and threw my hot water heater in the yard.
I know that's got to be hard for you to hear that your loved one is the one ratting you out to all of us. How does it make you feel?
I hate her guts, man. I hate her guts.
Oh, it never gets old. Well, Mr. Whitecastle, the next question comes in from, I had over 26 different emails, 37 different letters come in, and the numerous accounts of tweets and Facebook posts. It seems that everybody out there has some questions about what you've been speaking on the last 8 or 9 months. And well, that's your cousin, Brandon Poe. Yeah, you said many crazy things about him. You said that his mother, Sue Bob, was a snitch. You told him that he has a boyfriend in jail, and that's why he actually chose to stay in jail longer so he could be with his boyfriend. And it didn't surprise you because you said he was gay before he went in, and you hate a faggot. And Brandon, he was gay before he went in with that one guy. Other things you said, he'd take that rainbow flag and shove it up his ass, and that trailer had nothing to do with Brandon, that you paid him cash money for that trailer. I bet he'd kind of like to see some of that money now. Just so many different things you've said, and I can refresh your memory just by going over some of your YouTubes, because these are words coming out of your mouth about how he got the whole 50 years and he wasn't going to get out, and then 2 weeks later you say he's going to get out tomorrow, and you're going to hook him up with a woman, then you're going to hook him up with a man, and there's so many damn questions. And now that he's out of jail, and he was supposed to come out, as you said, oh, he hates everybody on the YouTuber, and he gonna come out and tell all you son of bitches, he hates you, and he's gonna fight every one of you. Well, now he's out. It seems like he's just a big gay elephant in the fucking room, and you shut the fuck up. So, what do you got to say for yourself now, Donkey? Yes, that's exactly what I thought. A little bit of pudding, shut your meth mouth right the fuck up. And just so you know, I'm going to go ahead and string together some of these clips and let you hear them. And I'm also sending them over to Brandon's Facebook to let him know who it is he's living in the trailer with, in his trailer that you paid him cash money for, right? I'll wait. Just to refresh your memory, this is some of the things you said about your cousin, Mr. Brandon Poe, while he was locked up. Let's go ahead and roll the tape.
Brandon told me I think they gave him a flat, bro. That means he'll have to do the whole 50 fucking years. Pretty sure. No parole, nothing like that. Because if he got a flat, I think a flat means you do the whole time.
Oh, how about this one?
His showdown, Brandon was intoxicated on opiates, benzos, and much more. See, what led to this, guys, was crystal meth.
Oh, how about this, Jim?
Her and Sue Bob got caught together, and they let Sue Bob go, but took Kirk to jail. Y'all know how that usually goes, what happened there. You know what I mean? And they both was found with, I think, drugs.
Oh, how about this one when you got off of speaking with Brandon over FaceTime?
I saw a faggot.
Or how about this one?
They can take that rainbow flag and shove it right where they like it.
Now listen to this one.
3 things I hate most in this world is a liar, a thief, and a fucking faggot.
Or what about this one?
Yeah, he grew right up, of course. He said he don't even remember what he says in that movie. He said that movie is nothing but a joke to him.
And now check out this one.
Brandon's in prison, and he wouldn't get out because they wouldn't parole his boyfriend out, so he stayed. What kind of shit is that? I ain't gonna say what I want to say.
Oh, and here's a classic.
You know what I'm saying? He was gay before he even went in. But
And here's another one.
don't take it the wrong way just because you don't see my cousin Bob and shit. You see what I mean? Because I don't want him to get on here and motherfucking people be making these stupid ass things. And you tempt that motherfucking boy. You tempt that boy, you done seen what he did just by fucking somebody telling him something.
Anyways, the next question I got for you here, Mr. Castle, is about your appearance. It seems that your hair is taking notes from your teeth and just exiting your body. It's taking off on you. And what the fuck is going on with that hair of yours today there, Mr. Castle?
What you call professional, you see that? That's done here at home, bitches. I want my fucking fade. I want my fucking fade.
Well, you got it. It's fading. It's fading right on out on you.
Shut up in the fucking barber shop, man.
Well, Lord knows the barber ain't gonna be getting much more money out of your ass because you're going bald.
Fuck it. If you're going bald, cut the shit bald, motherfucker.
I gotta agree with you. So you're going bald, shave your hair, and go ahead and knock out the rest of those damn teeth because your mouth's going bald as well. Or you could just wait until the scheduled fight for the Rumble with the Mumble comes up on July 30th, and Scooter Beckons can save you some money. You go ahead and take out the rest of those teeth out of your head, and save you on some dental bills. Speaking of the fight, how much do you weigh now, boy?
I weigh 152 pounds, and 146 pounds of that is pure muscle.
Oh, for God's sakes, I can't tell you how wrong that is. The human skeleton for a person your age is about 22 pounds, and you're made up of 60% water, not even counting how much your organs weigh. Now, I do know that you saved a little bit because of your hair and your teeth and your brain's gone. But other than that, you're just stupid on that. I wouldn't tell too many people that. I would have to guess by looking at you that you weigh about 115, 120 pounds soaking wet, and you haven't done any kind of physical activity in the last 2 or 3 years that I've seen that you've covered yourself completely on YouTube with, unless holding that PlayStation controller is considered weightlifting to you. But I'd be worried about this fight coming up, and I would definitely bring Billy and Brendan Pooh and whoever else with me. Well, Mr. Spike Castle, I got one more question for you, and I want to ask you for this one from 6 feet away, and not because of social distancing, but this is just to keep Moses from going to jail. It's a little bit more of a serious question, and I know what the fuck you're going to say, but I'm going to go ahead and ask you anyways. Tell me about Shane Gandy of Buck Wild, the young man who accidentally died of carbon monoxide poisoning and died at a young age. And he was a very charismatic boy and was the star of that show. He was everything that you want to be and that you pretend to be. I just want to hear your words about what happened after he died. Let's hear it.
What did they do to the Gandy family? The fucking Blackwall Crew. Don't worry, I'll wait. Me and Minnie can help raise the fucking money to bury him. And I guarantee they'll come on here and bag me with the same thing I fucking just said. We're all in Wolfpen Holler. That was a fundraiser. You know what that fundraiser for?
Yes, that's what you've been saying now for years, is that you and Mr. Jason Malice Mini Thin put on a benefit concert and raised the money to bury Mr. Gandy. And MTV lied and had nothing to do with it, and they wouldn't help even pay the bills, because they screw everybody over that they deal with. And we're going to go ahead and tell us about season 2 also. Go ahead and finish it off. Finish off the lies. Let's hear it.
We had it. You know what the plan was for season 2 of Blackwall? They kept, I was like, would you be comfortable? I got the phone calls on this multiple times. Would you be comfortable living with the people of the Blackwall band in a family in Beckley? You know what I mean? Jason, all this. They done have the banners. I can show you the banners. I'm on one side, Jason's on the other. And we're both like this looking at each other. You know what I mean? Hey, let's call this season. It says season 2, Blackwall. Mini Thin, Derkie. You know what I mean? Fucking shit was already made like the old host.
Shut the fuck up right there. Right there. Pump the motherfucking brakes. I've heard enough of your bullshit. Now, you want to see some motherfucking pudding, bitch? I've got the fucking pudding. Now, set your fucking toothless ass right down, right there, right now, boy. Let me start right now by telling you. There was no fucking banner. That was a Facebook banner that you're talking about. I could make a damn Facebook banner with me, Michael Jackson, hitting Prince over the head with one of your damn cheap-ass guitars and say it's Buck Wild Season 52. Okay? That don't mean that you was going to be on no damn TV show. For God's sakes, you couldn't even go live in a trailer with your girlfriend for a month without crying to go home to your mama's goddamn tin can. So shut the fuck up with that. That's one lie you can shut the fuck up with. And that's just a little lie. That's just a little lie that you got going about season 2 bullshit. Moses is a reporter.
And I went out and I done some investigating reporting to report the bullshit you've been speaking on. And the person I contacted and I spoke with was one of my friends. Her name was Loretta Gandy, Shane's mother. Shane did remember Mr. Mini Thin, and she remembered the benefit concert. She had no idea who the fuck you was, as nobody else does. You was in a movie for like 3 minutes, and you act like that. Oh, don't even get me started on that. We're back here to the Gandys. She remembered the benefit. She said, Mini Thin came to me and asked me, is it okay if we use Shane's name and have a benefit concert? She said, no, don't use his name. He got mad, he got butthurt, he cried, she never talked to him again, and he went ahead and did it. That's why those other rappers didn't show up. But your dumbass did. Okay? Now that's pretty bad. The boy can't defend himself because he's dead. You understand? Then the worst lie of all is that the money went to benefit him and you gave it to the Gandy family to bury him with, to use for the funeral. Well, if you're reading right now on the screen, let's get somebody to read it to you, because I know you didn't. You can't fucking read, you can't type, you can't talk, you can't do jack shit. You did not give no money to the Gandy family. You did not have a fundraiser in order to bury this boy. MTV did give money to bury him. You're nothing but a scammer. You're a liar, Mr. White Castle. I don't know how you've made it this far with not getting those teeth knocked out of your head, and I can't wait till July 30th comes. It's all I can do right now to keep from punching you in the goddamn face. Lying about a dead person's funeral is about as low as you can go. And this interviewer is over. We are back, and it's 12:15 in the p.m. in Boone County, and I'm Johnny Bobby Ray Dinkins with 10.0 WMETH. That was Moses Heaps with Heaps Speaks with Boone at noon. A little bit different take on the segment there today. Heaps brought the puddin' and then some. I'm speechless right now. That's. I apologize for his language and mine as well, but that was pretty fucking bad. Some stuff to uncover there. I'm not sure where to go with this one. Well, I'll play a little song, I guess, to get us out of here. But you stay lit, Boone County. Again, WMETH. Good day. I want something good and sweet